People, my wounded civilian family, I don't come back again. I want to talk about this Nigerian fraud and the reason why we must leave this fraud, my Edo people. The reason why it is time for us to start agitating for our own Benin Kingdom. We are not part of Oduduwa. Everybody knows that. We are not part of Biafra. Everybody knows that. We have our own kingdom. Before the white man came, before they brought their war, before they invaded Edo, we were having our kingdom and we were living in peace. Peace and harmony. We were progressing. We were enjoying lasting peace. There was no war. There was no segregation. There was no corruption before the white man came to our land. We don't know them before. They came uninvited. The Oba Ewari the first. Now we have the Oba Ewari the second. The recent Oba of Benin now is Oba Ewari the second. But Oba Ewari the third extended Benin kingdom. Almost the half of West Africa was part of Benin Empire. And they were all enjoying peace. Even in 1975, the Niamey, which is now Benin Republic, came to Benin to talk to our Oba in 1975. They came and meet with Oba Akenzua, that they want to rename their country from Naomi to Benin Republic. It's to tell you how great the empire, Benin Empire was before the white man. They felt jealous. They came and invade our land, kill our people, stole our heritage. So my people, my Edo people, I want to use the opportunity, this medium, to beg the Omonoba Edo, Oba Ewari the second. It is time for us to begin to think of, having to regain our empire again. Nigeria is a fraud and Nigeria is going down. There's nothing anybody can do about Nigeria. Anywhere Oyibo people go, they must cause confusion, they must cause war there. There is nowhere you Oyibo people will go and you come and you will say they make peace there. Wherever they go, they cause segregation, corruption, division, war, destruction. That is what they did in Nigeria. Before the white man came to Africa, before the white man, we know nothing about these Hausa people. We are living peace in our land. They came, they invaded our land and formed some stupid government in Lagos. They formed this stupid government in Lagos. When they were leaving, they hand over power to the Mawos, the Mzik, and Amudu Bello. There is no record that the white people they tell the Edo people that, do you want to be part of Nigeria? There is no record that they were in our palace to talk to our Oba for us to join this Nigerian fraud. There is no record. So they set up this stupid government in Lagos and call it Nigeria. That is how Edo people become part of this Nigerian fraud. And I am tired. We are tired. There is nothing anybody can do to save this Nigeria. Today there was this OANese conference for restructuring. The Biafrans, they said they don't want to be part of it, that they want their Biafra. They worked out on the Igbo group, the OANese group, who want restructuring, who is deceiving themselves. They said they need restructuring. This Biafran, the Biafrans, they worked out on them. They said they don't want to be part of this restructuring. The time for restructuring is over. What they just want now is their Biafra and have peace and live in peace in their own land. They don't want to be part of this Nigerian fraud again. And I like them. I praise them for that. But it is not just to work out. It's for you to start fighting now. Go out there and demonstrate. And prove to these people you mean what you are doing. Because you must keep the fire burning. Nigeria, there is nothing anybody can do about it. Nigeria is dead. Nigeria is dead. Don't stop deceiving yourself, saying Nigeria will be better tomorrow. No way. There is no way Nigeria will experience, people will enjoy peace in Nigeria. There is no way. And I will tell you people the reason why. Few days ago, Seun Fela's son said similar thing. He said there is nothing anybody can do. Fela's son, there's nothing anybody can do to salvage, for Nigeria not to fall. The only people can rule Nigeria and there will be peace is for the Oyibo who created the by force country to come back. That's the only way. They force people together. The Edo people, my Edo people, it is time for us we begin to agitate for our own empire. I don't care whatever anybody thinks. I'm tired. We are tired of this Nigeria. If you keep shouting one Nigeria, we will remain a perpetual slave in Nigeria. We are already slave in Nigeria. It is time for us to liberate ourselves and begin to tell them we want to have our own Benin Republic. Benin Republic, because when they were creating Nigeria, they did not come to Edo to ask us if we want to be part of this Nigerian fraud. They invaded our land. They took our Oba away. They stole our inheritance. They killed our people, and they set up one stupid government in Lagos. That's it. That's how we become Nigeria. That is how we become Nigeria. They just come to our to Africa and say you. Now you are now Nigeria. That is why Nigeria will not work. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Nigeria will not work. It is time for the Edo people. My Edo people use the opportunity to beg the Enigies, all Edo indigenes, the Omonoban Edo Ukwa Bolopolo, Oba Eba Ewari II, the Great. Please, it is the Oba Ewari the First who extended Edo Kingdom, who fought so many wars to extend the Edo Empire, who gave us this, who created that, Oba Ewari created that Edo Empire, people the whole world talks about today. So while you are the Oba Ewari II now, it is for reason. It is possible it is time we start to agitate for our empire. Nigeria is a fraud. There's nothing anybody can do about it. For example, today the Mighty Allah is still telling these people that any grazing bill against this Fulani grazing in Benue, they will not accept it. The land, Benue State, is not for them. They are still saying that they will not accept it. They will graze wherever they like. This is a country you said you want to be part of. A state, people said they don't want this is what they want in their land. They don't want you to come to their land and use your cow and be killing their people. Go and graze your cow in your state. But these people said no. They will do whatever they like because they feel Nigeria belongs to them. For those of you who still preach APC or PDP, if Buhari should come back again the second time, forget it, you people. That's the end. If Buhari should come back again, that's the end. Some of you so stupid and foolish now because of you are APC or PDP, especially these APC fools who still think because of your APC, APC Buhari come back. If Buhari should come back, that is the end. This is Mighty Allah. When they killed us some 78 people in Benue, this Mighty Allah group came out openly and claimed and accept that they are the people who killed those 78 people because they said they killed their cow. Later part, they changed the whole story that they are not Nigerians. They are from Gaddafi. They are from Libya. The same Mighty Allah now still saying that any bill against grazing in Benue, they won't accept it. They must do whatever they like. Is that the kind of Nigeria you guys want us to? The one Nigeria you want to be part of? It is time for every region to go their own separate way. The Yorubas, the truth is this: the Yorubas want to go, but they are afraid because of the saboteurs among them. The Igbos want to go, the Biafrans, but they are afraid because of the saboteurs. What I'm talking about today, for Edo to have his own kingdom, his own empire, to go back to the way we used to live. We don't know these Fulani people before. We don't know all these people from the north. We don't let them have their own country. Let everybody, all Israel, everybody stay on your own. Stay on your own because there is no way we will enjoy peace in Nigeria. For example, let me tell you something. A few days ago, the IG of police, talk about transmitting that. The APC people, they are telling you, it wasn't the IG. First of all, they said it was bewitched. It is this Dino Maleye that is doing the Ojuju. Or sometimes they say it is the Senate. Before you know it, they were looking for the journalists who posted the video. Before you know it now, they say, oh, it is fake video. Then we ask them, if it is fake video, then give us the original video. Give us the original video. That video is real. What God is doing now is to tell you people that we have a bunch of nincompoops in government. They said this man is a graduate. He read law, whatever. Fine. He can read. We all know he can read. Not that he cannot read. But God have a way of disgracing these people who think Nigeria belongs to them, who think they are the master while others are slaves. There's a way God disgraced them. What happened that day is just a way for God to prove to these people He is God and He will forever be God. It's just to disgrace them, to let the whole world know we have fools in government. Not that this man cannot read. How did this Idris become the IG of police of Nigeria? I will tell you. In 2015, he was just under a commissioner. There is a rumor that he is the one who ran that Kano election, that presidential election in 2015, in favor of Buhari with this underage voters. You know, they ran that election in favor of Buhari, for Buhari to thank him. Listen, he is part of the commissioner who fight tooth and nail to measure Buhari win Kano. You know, Kano is the most populated state after Lagos, Kaduna. After Lagos, Kaduna is the most populated state in Nigeria. So anybody that win Lagos and Kaduna, yeah, that's it. So what they are doing is this. What that man did in 2015, they just makes him the IG of police just to compensate him. How? He was just honorary commissioner. What did they do? They had to retire all those senior police officers, and begin to promote him. Now he is the IG of police. That is why Buhari himself said that he sent it to Benue. The man went to another state. He did not go. But he sent a message, you know, and he's still the IG of police. Even when the Senate rejected him before, he's still the IG of police. Senate called him twice before. He rejected it. Senate called him now, invited him again to make it third time. This man rejected it. And he is still the IG of police. That is to show that man is not ordinary man. Those are the kebab. The kebab put him there. Is that the kind of country you want to still be part of? Is that the kind of country you want to? Some people now, they quote constitution because the Senate invited the IG of police. They are quoting stupid our constitution. Constitution say this, constitution say that. Ask them who wrote this constitution. This constitution we are all shouting now. Constitution. It is Abacha. Abacha wrote this one. The late corrupt criminal Abacha. The constitution Abacha wrote to succeed himself. From military to Abacha want to become the civilian president. It was the constitution Abacha wrote in 1999. The army amended it and say, okay, Obasanjo, come and take. You now have a democracy. No, that is the reason why Nigeria will not work. A country who is serious, we were supposed to tear that stupid constitution, Hausa Fulani constitution, and rewrite constitution. But Nigeria, it will not work. There's nothing that will work in Nigeria. Let me tell you how God disgraced these people. The same thing happened to Buhari, I think almost 2 years ago. They were asking him about corruption. You all saw the video. The video is everywhere. I think if I have time, let me just play it now. They were asking Buhari about corruption. Buhari was talking about another thing entirely. Buhari was talking about another thing. The question they asked him was so different. Let me play it for you. It's a way God disgraced these people.
What was the problem as you saw it with corruption in Nigeria? Well, I think I'll tell you what we clearly understand. The foreign companies, especially oil for especially and developing companies, have been in Nigeria for over 2 generations, 40 years and above and so on.
They were asking him, the journalists there were asking him about corruption. The corruption fight, he claimed that he's fighting, fighting corruption. Then he was talking about investors. People that he's telling people to come and invest in Nigeria. People are coming to invest in Nigeria. They ask him a simple question. How are this corruption stuff you are talking about? This is how God showed to you people you have fools in government. You have animals in government. It happens again to the EFCC chairman. EFCC chairman Magu. Let me tell you Magu. Let me show you Magu.
Corruption. It would seem that it has been at the whims and the caprices of whoever it is that is at the helm of affairs, sometimes the president, sometimes it could be the person who is heading the EFCC at a point in time. How do you respond to those who say that we have not quite institutionalized the fight against corruption?
No, I think the fact that we have been able to put this structure in place and it's ready for commissioning today, and it has gone through 3 administrations in the EFCC plus me. It started from Mr. Noribadu and Mr. President Marido Ozili and Mr. Ibrahim Amode, and it's me. I'm trying to complete it. We have completed it. It shows we are building an institution. The EFCC has gone beyond individuals.
Are you comparing?
And I assure you, I'm telling you, we are doing our work without any manner of interference.
Mr. Mago,
yes.
Are you comparing the building, the physical structure, with the actual fight against corruption?
No,
You see, the woman asked a very simple question. People are doubting this government that the corruption you claim you are fighting. And this man was talking about building, how the structure, how the rooms, all this nonsense. This is the way God showed to people that we have fools in government. We have nicompoos in government. The people that is running this Nigeria now, they are the people supposed to be in the bush, taking care of cow. Is this the kind of Nigeria? There is no way you can change these things again. Nigeria is a fraud. But one thing I want you people to know. We said the Oyibo people force us together. But for us to free ourselves, it is not Oyibo. If we are ready to be free, if we want to free ourselves, we can do it. But the problem is that the saboteurs among us, that is the problem with us. Because what I'm saying here, and I'm not saying because Oyibo people force us together, I have to blame Oyibo forever. No. Me, I don't. Oyibo people force us together, we have to swear for Oyibo. Oyibo, they are the reason why we are suffering. But again, for us to be free, we can free ourselves. We can unite together in one accord, in one voice. We can liberate ourselves because there is nothing anybody can do about it. Nigeria is by force. There is nothing anybody. Don't be deceived. All these things they are telling you. Let me tell you something. God have a way. God have his own way. His own way of disgracing people. This government now, let me give you some example now. Look at Olisa Metu. They said he collapsed today. They took him to court. Olisa Metu. He collapsed today. Why? He's a criminal. We don't support criminal. Whatever you sow is what you reap. They said he's a criminal. And that he stole 400 million. 400 million. They said he cannot go to a foreign country and receive medical treatment. Yes, I support it. He fainted today. But again, because he worked under PDP. And again, what about Baba Chai? Baba Chai stole 500 million. You say this man has to go to court. He can't go to a foreign country to take medical checkup. Fine, because he stole 400 million. 400 million. I support it. Then what about Baba Chai, Buhari brother, Buhari friend, who stole 500? His claim he used it to this grass cutter. 500, and that man is walking free. You see what we are talking about, the kind of country we are living. That is why I said there's nothing anybody can do about it. It is time for the Edo people, the Oba of Benin, the Enigis. It is time for we start to agitate for the Benin kingdom. Nigeria is by force, and we must leave this Nigerian fraud. And again, I'll give you another reason. Look at Oshomole. Oshomole stole 30 billion. I'm not talking about the hospital. He invited Buhari to commission, who is now the hospital is now the home of Lizard and Wogego now. Homeless are sleeping in the building. They told us that it was a European standard hospital. I said it before in my last video. I said the same thing. If you commission something, it means that thing's supposed to start the very day you commission it. After 2 years, nothing inside. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the 30 billion. The 30 billion Oshomole, the water store project, the one Oshomole said he was doing. He collected 30 billion. A Senate granted 30 billion, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Oshomole knows that he's leaving office. 3 weeks before he left office, he took 30 billion. And that project, and wants me to keep quiet. some people will tell you because he tie one road, so he can steal. That one tie road, he can steal. Where you walk is where you eat. Somebody stole 30 billion for water project, he abandoned it. Now he's telling you he want to become the national chairman of APC. That Patrick Obanyagbo who speaks stupid English, speaking stupid English, who was the first front that was agitating. No, if Jonathan, if you increase fuel pump from 87 to 90 something, I mean 86 to 97, we won't allow it. Then you want to suffer the masses. He will be blowing grammar, he speaking nonsense. Now they are selling it. He led a protest in Abuja because Jonathan want to increase from 86 to 97. Now we are selling it 200 something per liter. This man, he cannot lead the protest now. He will stand behind. He's a young man. He will stand behind Oshomole, where the almost 70 years old man will be telling Nigeria he want to remain in power again upon all the money Oshomole stole from Edo State. These are the reasons. The structure, the Nigeria structure is finished. There's nothing anybody can do about it. It is finished. There's nothing, absolutely nothing anybody can do. That country, we are deceiving ourselves. A country, the number 6 oil producing country in the world. You can't boast of constant light, where people die every day, nobody care. The stupid president who can condemn Israel because Israel is defending their land. The terrorists, the terrorist group that is trying to invade their land. Some people died. They said children died. Tell me what children are doing in the war front. Children are supposed to be at home. Where they died is a border. It's a border. Those terrorists trying to destroy Israel. Israel is fighting back. They said about 50-something terrorists died there. Buhari have the mouth to condemn Israel. When people die, 70, 100 die in your country. You see this Muslim spirit, this terrorism spirit. Terrorists, not all Muslims are not bad. All Muslims are not bad. But terrorists, all these Muslim terrorists, they love themselves. A fellow Muslim terrorist will love Muslims. That's why Buhari loved this Boko Haram. Buhari loved them. He's telling you he's fighting Boko Haram. He's released, every time he released them, the Boko Haram detainees. They said Jonathan was weak. Is it not in the year that Boko Haram kidnapped 200 girls, that ship girl, they released them when they were bringing them? It was daylight. They brought them back daylight. They brought by themselves. No army challenged them in this country, Nigeria. Is that the kind of country you want to be part of? Nigeria is united because of the oil. Remove the oil, all region will go. The only way, you see the Yoruba said they need to sorry, or they want to do what? You see the Igbos are saying, no, we want a division. We don't want to be part of it again. Other South are calling for recession. Can't you see it's only the North who don't want the recession, don't want nothing. They love Nigeria the way it is. They can stand alone. They know if they divide that country today, they will fall. Boko Haram will take half of it. They can't fight this terrorism they created by themselves. That is the reason why. So I just want to make this short video. It's just to tell my Edo people. That's why I support what the Biafrans are doing. I support what the Ododuwa is doing. Nigeria will not work. We are deceiving ourselves. And all these youths, somebody want to become president. Fela Doroto, you want to become president. Professor Kesle Ogalo want to become president. Youth everywhere. Look, if you don't unite together now, there's no way you can defeat Buhari. Forget it. If you don't unite together now, you can't defeat Buhari. You are wasting your fucking time. Buhari is in power. This is a man who contested 3 or 4 times before. He lose with the help of this useless Tinubu. He won 2015. You think you can drive such man who wants to recontest again? You can just defeat him like that. They have underage from Chad, the underage from Niger, and they will rig it by them. You won't do anything. And if Buhari come back, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be war. You people, all this land, we are all saying, oh, it's our land. We don't want Fulani. Fulani will take over this land. You see what they do now? When they come to you, they will fight you, kill you, and burn your house. Tell me, why are they burning houses? They know you can't come back to that house. You know, if they burn the house, you will go. Then they will come and take over your house. That's it. That's the reason why they are burning houses now. They go inside, they kill pastors inside church. They want to grace inside the church? No. They just want you to live there. This is ethnic cleansing. Don't be deceived. This is ethnic cleansing. And the body should come back. That's the end. All these youth, they want to be. If you don't unite, there's no way. With division, you can win Buhari. There's no way. That's why people like us, we just come and tell you the truth. We don't believe in the nonsense Nigeria. It must fall. We were living on our own. No problem. Edo Kingdom, we were flourishing. Oyibo become jealous. They came and fight our Oba for nothing. They came uninvited. We did not invite them. They fought us and took our Oba away. Our Oba died in Calabar. That's it. They set up some stupid government in Lagos. That's how we become Nigeria. They did not come to Edo and tell you, do you want to be part of this Nigeria? They didn't tell anybody. They didn't tell these people in the South, be the Ogoni people, or the Bayelsa, or the Ijo, Isoko. They didn't tell anybody. They pick one or two people, like Fela will say. They pick one or two people, give them money and say, oh, you are the one representing your people. You are not Nigeria. That's what they did. And we are all suffering it now. We can liberate ourselves. Enough is enough. Our Oba, Edo people, don't be deceived. Don't let Oshomoki use style, because a Muslim use style and hand over and sell Edo to this outside Fulanis in the north. They can't. Don't allow him. It is time for us to let them know we have our empire before. Let's control our own resources, our own small resources. We can't keep. There's no way that no man will excel in Nigeria. The only thing you can be is governor. That's all. Is that the kind of country you want to support? So my Edo people all over the world, it is time we begin to talk about Edo Empire. How we can regain our pride. Edo Empire. We come back together and begin to. Oyibo that destroy our empire. They still have their own stupid empire. It is time for us to begin to agitate for. The Igbos agitating for Biafra. Let's start agitating for our Edo Empire. We don't want to be. We are not part of Biafra. I know. We are not part of Ododuwa. I know. Then let's have our own empire. Let's have our own empire. We are just there in Nigeria. We are nothing. When they say get up, we get up. Sit down, we sit down. For how long? Even though if we want to join Ododuwa, let's join Ododuwa. If you want to join Biafra, let's join. But if we don't want to join these people, let's have our own kingdom. I think our own kingdom is the best. Let's have our own kingdom and separate ourselves from this Nigerian fraud. Nigeria is a fraud. It will not work. Nigeria where they kill people every day and no government. A president will tell you, you see, the people that is killing my people, they are from outside the country. You have the mouth to say that kind of nonsense because these people that is killing people, they are his own people. The people Buhari put in government, they don't merit it. They put them there out of favoritism now. This nepotism character. Look at the people in government. The Senate rejected all the Buhari appointees. He rejected all. And they are still there. And people blame Senate. Senate corrupt. But the presidency don't respect Senate. How can the Senate respect the presidency? APC is for confusion. They all join together. Confusion. Many parties join together just to remove one man. The man is gone. What do you have now? It's confusion, backwardness, corruption, suffering, hunger and starvation in the land. So Edo people, it is time for us to say goodbye to Nigeria fraud and begin to agitate for our Edo Kingdom. That is my message this night. Edo Kingdom now. If it is possible, Edo and Delta can join together and have Bende Republic. After all, when Oyibo left Nigeria, it was 4 regions: Northern region, Southwest region, Midwest region, and Southeast region. Edo and Delta can come back together and have Bende Republic and move this bullshit Nigeria, this nonsense Nigeria. Monkey they walk babu the shop. Look at how the South have been feeding the North for 50-something years. Still, we are the 3rd class, 4th class citizen in a country we call our own. It's time for us to wake up. This is not about PDP or APC you belong. After this election, whoever wins, it is suffering continue. That's it. Suffering continue. Nigeria is a fraud. We have some countries in Europe or in Africa, they are not even up to 5 million. Senegal is almost 9 to 10 million. Senegal. Edo State alone, at least we were up to 6 million. We can have our own country with Delta State join together, Bende. We are almost 11 million or 12 million. It's okay for us to have our own country. Forget about this Nigerian fraud. Thank you and God bless.